Well, good morning, everybody. Hello. Hey, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. You are in our Stitchuation room. This is a Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. virtual stitching retreat where you hang out with me in here and follow me on my sewing journey. And I hope I can inspire you to put something under the needle. Good to see everybody here. This is awesome. We got all these folks in here. Yes, it is Giveaway Friday. So do a hashtag Power Tools. And I have for you the Avanon pattern by Angelus Jasso Tucker for It's So Emma. How pretty is that? Very nice. And a little vintage charm pack. How cute. This is for Moda. This is by, who is this by? Sweetwater. The way it's packaged. Vintage charm pack by Sweetwater for Moda. Very cute. Very cute. Little charm pack, 5-inch squares. Love it. So all kinds of stuff going on here. My goodness. All right. I got to tell y'all about yesterday. So yesterday, well, good morning, everybody. She's waving. Hi, little pink hands. Hello, hello. I got to tell you yesterday, if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. I am so glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending your time with me and getting out of bed if you are here on the live. Speaking of which, if you want to be eligible to win the giveaway, you have to be here during the live. So you can't send an email or make a comment below or anything like that. I do that because if you put comments below the video after the fact, like if you're watching on replay, then scammers look like they're me in the chat down below in the comments and tell you that you've won. And that was causing a whole lot of problems with my group. So I went to a live stream platform. I mentioned yesterday the cost of that. Maybe it was the day before. And I went to a live stream platform so that you guys are with me here, okay? And scammers can't get in and try to tell you that you won. So if you leave a comment below and they try to tell you that you won something, then that's not me, just FYI, okay? So if you're watching on replay, thank you so much. I'm sorry you missed the opportunity to win the pattern and the charm pack, but 'tis the nature of the beast. I know, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. So anyway, yesterday we made the little quilty magnets. They're all over there. I don't have them with me right now. We made the little quilty magnets, and I was trying to show you guys. Well, first, I've got so much to talk about with that particular video. Okay. First of all, y'all almost shut down the server for poor Diane, who's trying to get everybody's order, make sure they get their order to themselves, okay? Because you were sent an email. Well, the amount of web traffic that you guys slammed that server with, it kind of got bogged down. And you guys, probably unbeknownst to Diane at all, that wherever she's hosting her downloads, okay, the security system on that looks like a distributed denial of service attack. When a whole bunch of web traffic comes in at one time, you guys did that to another one too recently, last summer. You did that. So she's going through and making sure that all of the orders, that everybody got an email. And if you didn't get an email, you guys check your spam and see if you got it. Okay. From Katie Corners, CADI Corners. Check your spam and see if you got it. If you still didn't get it, then email her. Okay. I don't have anything to do with it. I was just promoting her site. So you need to email her. I got a lot of emails asking me about this. And you guys, I can't do anything about it. I'm not the vendor. I'm just the promoter. Okay. So I don't have access to any of her stuff. Also, some of you are out of country. Okay. And the email, I guess the thing required an address, a US address. You might email her and ask her if you can get those, because they're a digital download. I don't know why. I don't know. It's not a physical product. I do know that VAT taxes and import taxes are very high, higher than the cost of the item themselves in many cases. And so that's why I don't ship overseas. I used to until the UK made me start to have to, they wanted me to register as a taxpayer in the UK. And so we stopped shipping to the UK. That's a big thing for shippers in the US. Believe me, we would love to ship to you. And it's more than just the cost of shipping. And a lot of times we don't know what that tax is, and it gets imposed on the person it's coming to, and it costs more than the item itself. It's horrible. I didn't mean to go off on that. Anyway, so that's the big reason for that. And as I'm glad I mentioned that, US shipping only, please, on today's giveaway, okay? Because I can't afford to ship it overseas. And I had somebody leave me a pretty nasty comment. I had to delete it about that. Y'all, I'm sorry. It's your government wanting money. And it may not come from me, it might come from you, but the tax registration for overseas shipping is crazy stupid. It's stupid. They want to know all about my business, to prevent drugs from coming. I don't know what it is, but I can't do it. So it is true. I know. Shipping and postage, it's terrible. So I apologize for not being able to ship overseas, but I'm just not going to get into that. So it's not just the cost of the shipping. It's having to register as a person who sells in the UK. And it's just me, y'all. I'm not a big corporation, right? Believe me, I'd love to send my stuff overseas. Okay. So you guys almost shut down the server. I know one lady wrote me and said she received an email that said the maximum number of downloads have been reached. So if you got an email like that, reach out to the vendor, reach out to Diane, okay, on her website. It says contact, send her an email and let her know you got that email. And she was on the computer all day yesterday. I got an email from both her and her sister. Thank you, Kathy. It was a very nice email. So anyway, you guys are wonderful for supporting small business. That's fantastic. All right. You ticked USA and it came through okay, Diane. Oh, so Diane's in Australia. Okay. No, you didn't miss Fredo. Something's going on with Fredo. She was in here, and as soon as I closed the door and came over here to sit down, she left. She got up and walked out. And Fredo, come here. There she is. Well, come here, baby. Do you want your goodies? They're missing you. They're missing you. Come on over here. You guys, they don't want to talk about taxes and shipping. They want to see Miss Fredo. There she is. Hi, babies. Are you ready for your Dave biscuit? Dave, there you go. Sent something to Fredo yesterday. I got a package in the mail. I haven't opened it yet. Do you want another one? She's such a good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. What a sweet girl. That's Mama's girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl. You want a stick? Here, go brush your teeth. That's the good one. No, you don't want it? All right. Well, so much. So much for that. See you later, alligator. Okay. Bye-bye. Go away. No, go away. Bye-bye. I don't know what she's after, y'all. Okay, you're going to have to just stay there because I got to talk to my friends, Fredo. All right, that's it. Go on. Get out. Go on. You're in the cords. Go. I'll just ignore her. I don't know what's going on with her lately. She's gotten very, very picky in just the last couple weeks. It's really weird. So, all right. We got a hashtag Power Tools. I don't know what her deal is. Abby and Snoopy say hi, Fredo. All right. Here, let me give her little chew stick. Here. If you want it, you can have it. If not, yeah, she picked it up. She's going to go over there. She's going to go out through the door. I don't know what her deal is. Maybe I got the wrong biscuits. I'm not going to spoil that dog any more than I already do. Y'all, my neighbors across the street have 2 big dogs, 3 big dogs. 3? One of them they can leave out. But the other two are in this wire enclosure. It has a roof on it because they'll go up out over the top. He has had to enclose these dogs day in and day out. It's probably a 6x10 pen that he built out of wood and chicken wire. Well, these big dogs are in there because they run out in the road and they bark nonstop and they chase cars, and it's really bad. And the neighbors have called the cops on him many times. So he's locked those two dogs up. Well, it's been freezing the last 2 days, and he just threw a couple of tarps over them and said, well, they got a wind block. They'll be fine. Because we live in the country. Okay. That breaks my heart. Nothing I can do about it. I know it's scary. It breaks my heart. And then this one's in here picky about her sticks, right? So I'm thinking your life could be a lot worse. Oh my gosh. Buster says to spoil Fredo all she wants. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. If you're sitting on your couch, not doing anything except watching TV, grab that TV remote and hit the channel up button. That gives me a thumbs up. I appreciate it very much. Very much. Okay. So we have a virtual kitchen. Scotty Dog is in there running the kitchen right now, and she always brings monkey bread on Fridays. So I can just smell the cinnamon from here. Oh, love it. I have to go in there and take just a little tiny piece so that it doesn't ruin my Weight Watchers. Okay. So the giveaway today is an Avalon pattern by Angelus Tucker. Okay, for It's So Emma. This is so pretty. This is a square quilt, you guys. Look at that. See that square quilt? Very pretty. Okay. And a vintage charm pack won't work for the pattern, but that doesn't matter. It's fabric. Yay, right? Yay. Oh, I know. Will Quilt, I know. Is that we were talking, where'd it go? Oh, Quilt for Fun says some breeds can handle the cold, no problem. I grant it. That's not those dogs. I don't know what kind of dog they are. They're mutts, but they're not like winter weather dogs. Generally, those dogs around here don't do real well in August. So, all right, stuff I wanted to talk to you guys about. I got an email or a text. Was it a text or an email from Sunny? Yesterday we talked about Linda Fox. She was it from Linda? She sent a picture. I think it might have been, let me see, Linda. Nope, that's not it. Of her, she took her big, long 36-inch ruler and put it in her front yard, and she had 14 inches of snow. She's in Virginia. Let me see. Was that a text that came through? Yes, here it is. Let me show you guys this picture. Come on. You can do it, phone. You can do it. All right, we'll download the picture, and then we'll look at it in pictures if it's going to be annoying like that. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see the ruler sticking up? Look at that. That's 14 inches of snow. She's in Virginia Beach. Yeah. Well, right now she's at Snow Beach. How about that? She said, holy strombolis. She posted it on Facebook too, Betsy. Okay, I missed it there. I thought that was hilarious. Okay. So if you weren't here yesterday, she sent a Valentine to all of PTWT Nation. So thank you, Sunny. We really appreciated that. And what else? Let's see. Magnet orders. Oh, day before yesterday, my son put out 10 more ruler racks. These wooden ruler racks behind me. Put out 10 more of those on our Power Tools with Thread store site. And they were gone in 25 minutes. Okay. So a lot of you had signed up on email to get a notification when the ruler racks came back on. And by the time you got to your email, they were gone. And I want to apologize for that. He's been slowing down. He finished his PhD in divinity, and he's now got time to work on them, but he's in Colorado Springs and he doesn't have a heated shop, and the glue won't cure, the wood glue won't cure in those freezing temperatures. So he's waiting for warmer days. He is going to make more. But you guys, when you do a notification to get when they're back on the store site, that's just a restock notifier. That is not a reservation. Okay. So I received a bunch of emails. Oh, there's king cake in the kitchen. Yay. I love Mardi Gras just for that. So a lot of you signed up for to notify when the ruler racks were back in stock. That was not a reservation. That was just a notification. And before you got to your email, they were all gone because you clicked on it and you went to the site and they all said sold out. Y'all, they were gone in like 25 minutes. And I'm so sorry. But I just wanted to let you guys know that because I got some emails. Y'all, and from the bottom of my heart and his, we love that you love supporting him like that and getting your rulers out of drawers and get them up on the wall. You know, love that. But just need to let you know. So there will be more coming. Okay. Just need to let you know. Okay. And then yesterday I spent my time, Fat Quarter Shop is about to put out a new pattern for a Jolly Bar. So I mentioned a little pre-cut earlier. This is a charm pack from Moda. Moda created the terms charm pack, Jolly Bar, layer cake, and all of that, right? So the charm pack is a 5-inch square, and the Jolly Bar from Kim and Kevin Jolly out of the Fat Quarter Shop is a 5 by 10-inch rectangle, pre-cut. Okay. So they have a lot of free Jolly Bar patterns on the fatquartershop.com. They got another one coming out soon, and I got a draft copy of it. And I need to get quilt tops ready for Quilt Fest coming up. Is it second week of March for Sewing Machines Plus, because I do the King Quilter stuff. And I'm going to be on Quilt Fest Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of that week. And on Friday, I have 2 lives. I've got one doing Quilt Fest and another one doing an educational segment, a little 30-minute educational segment. So I'm out of quilt tops to get done because I have been doing so many of them on my King Quilter 2 Elite from Sewing Machines Plus. I've just been knocking them out, and I don't have flimsies, as they call them across the pond. So I don't have those quilt tops. So yesterday, and I'll show it to you. I'm going to come around and turn the camera. I'm going to show you this quilt top. I don't have the pattern. It's not on the site yet, but I'll just show it to you. And then you can see. And I literally did this just yesterday. Okay. And it only uses 32 of the 40 that are in the package. It's an adorable little top. Look at this. So crazy simple. It's just vertical strips. Okay. And that's all it is. This is the small one. Okay. And I just love it. I used Corey Yoder's Sun Washed. I had a little Jolly Bar of Corey Yoder's Sun Washed. Doesn't that come out cute? Can you see it? Yes, you can. I can't see your comments right now. I'll go back and look at them. It's just adorable. And I love it. So what would you do with a quilt this small besides a quilt for a child, right? I mean, it's a small lap is what they call it in the pattern. I love it. And I can't wait to do one with y'all and show you how to get it done. Okay. So I needed to make up the sample. So I got that finished because I have to do a blog post and some other social media stuff on it. Ooh. And that is Corey Yoder's Sun Washed. Yes, absolutely, Jan. Hold on. Let me get Jan's comment right here. Wheelchair lap quilts. So if you ever are looking for something to make, okay. No, don't send me yours, Carol. If you're ever looking for something to make, and it does enlarge, there are actually 2 sizes in the pattern. Okay. So you would use 2 Jolly Bars or a layer cake cut in half type, right? So we had some friends here last summer, Charlotte and Rick. They're Keith's friends from back when he was in the Air Force, and they came to visit, and I got to meet them. And I just love Charlotte. She was delightful. Not a quilter. I'm trying. Anyway, so Charlotte used to be an administrator in a long-term care facility. And she told me that quilts that size are needed desperately in those facilities because they need them so that they go over the lap of the resident, but they're not so big that they get caught in the wheels, either the big wheels on the sides, you know, if it's too wide, or the little wheels in the front where they run over the edges, right? So that is really a neat thing you can do. So I kind of killed two birds yesterday, right? So I needed to get quilt top done, and I'll probably make another one or two just for something to show. I've got to have quilt tops for March, so I'm working on that. All my other quilts I'm working on of my block of the months and all of that, those are okay. Those particular ones are what was I just read a comment about the Husky tables being out of stock. Yeah, they'll come back. It's fine. So anyway, I need to get quilts like that so that I can teach for Quilt Fest coming up in March on sewingmachinesplus.com. And I'm going to donate those to, we have a veterans home down in Floresville. So I'm going to make some red, white, and blue ones and all of that. And for those of you, no killing of the birds, for those of you that have a lot of red, white, and blue fabric, but you want to use it, and your first thought is Quilt of Valor, but there's some Quilt of Valor police, okay? And they only like certain patterns and certain sizes and blah, blah. And you've got a veterans home nearby or a VA hospital or something like that, go ahead and whip up something. They've got free Jolly Bar patterns on the Fat Quarter Shop. Just type in Jolly Bar pattern, it'll come up. And you can download that, okay, and print it out and get to sewing and use up your red, white, and blue fabric. So you can do that. So just FYI, all right. I'm going to make some more. I've got some man fabric that I was going to donate, but I think that I will just use up some of that and create another one or two quilts out of that. And then, you know, because the majority of the, so Brenda, the measurement for a wheelchair lap quilt, I don't know what this one, this one's like 38 by 43 on this particular one, a smaller lap size. Okay. Something like that. So, Robin, you sent me 2 emails. I read them both. And one of them I started to, respond to you on. Girl, I'm telling you, life gets in the way. I stop mid-email. I get up, walk away, and then I forget that it was there. I've never done cut work. First of all, that was the first sentence of that email. I've never done cut work. Okay. There is a Cutwork embroidery site that is out there. So if you Google Cutwork machine embroidery, that site will come up. I knew about that years and years ago. And they have got all kinds of like lace collars and napkins and things, corners for tablecloths and all of that. Okay. That was what I was going to tell you on that. So just Google that Cutwork machine embroidery and their website. Well, there's only one site that's out there that's got a lot of it. So 30 by 36. Thank you, Jan, for hospice patients in wheelchairs. Yeah, lap quilts are needed desperately in long-term care facilities, VA hospitals, veterans homes, nursing care facilities, anywhere that there's a lot of wheelchairs. They can't use the larger laps. They're just too big, but they want something on their lap. You know, they're always cold, right? So yes, hit the like button. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hit that little tiny thumbs up. I appreciate it. So, and I get emails from y'all going, I accidentally hit thumbs down. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's no problem. No problem. So the thumbnail for today was about the 2024 mystery block of the month. And for mystery designer block of the month. And this is block 9. This one is by one of my favorite designers, Sherry McConnell. Okay. And she's Sherry and Chelsea now. Just Sherry was on this one. And from A Quilting Life, I'll show you guys the pattern. So you get these nice little, they have a 2025 block of the month that they're doing as well through the Fat Quarter Shop. I've got this link below. And Pam, anything under 35 by 40, something like that, right? I think this one's 38 by 43, but it'll work because maybe the person's a little larger. You never know. So you get a nice little package of fabric in the mail, all folded up and pretty, and a label to tell you what it is. And then you get the pattern as well. Okay. Oh, good. There you go. Bernadette says she has a facility that could use donations. If you have a quilt that is that doesn't have an intended recipient and it's too big, you might consider picking it down into quarters. It doesn't matter, even if it's a quarter of a quilt, you know, because look. So this one's square, but even if this was a quarter of a quilt, all right, even if this was just 2 big blocks, wouldn't that be a pretty quilt? Just like that. Okay. So nothing wrong with that, you guys. This is today's giveaway. The Avenon pattern by Angelus Tucker, right? For It's So Emma. Okay. And a vintage charm pack by Sweetwater for Moda. Very, very cute. Very cute. So yeah, you guys can take quilts that you've already got made up and maybe just unpick them, like, you know, a seam in the middle, or turn it into quarters or whatever you want. Now, one that I do have to get on the long arm and have not yet is the quilt, how to build a scarecrow. I made that last year and that needs done. That's not coming apart. That's applique, right? So you never know. You might have an old flimsy top sitting somewhere that needs some love, right? So that's an option, certainly an option. So this block is Safe Haven by Sherry McConnell. I love this block. But there we are with our square and a square, meeting all those points and all that again. Focus, focus. There it is. Block number 9 out of 12. Very pretty. Wow. Cindy says so far her guild has made 1,562 quilt tops for kids. That's great. There used to be a shop in Kerrville. I can't remember the name of it. It'll come to me in a little while. It's pretty early. And they accepted quilts for Cassie, which is CASI. That's an organization for kids that are in the foster system in my neck of the woods around here. So I'm going to go ahead today and get this pressed and cut. And then I'll have it cut and ready to go. Creations. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. That was the name of it, Creations. Yeah, I'll have it pressed and ready to go. And I'll put it together maybe this weekend, maybe next week or whatever. But I'm staying on top of this. I'm very happy about that. Very happy about that. So yesterday I didn't turn on my blogs, or not my blogs, but my, I didn't turn on the podcasts I normally listen to. I was just surfing around on the internet, and there were several lives on yesterday, and I was lurking on a lot of them, and y'all were all over those. It's amazing. So you get done here and you do whatever you got to do around the house, go to a doctor's appointment or whatever, and then jump on another live. You guys are on lives all day long. It's funny. I was laughing about that. I thought it was hilarious. I know. I loved Creations too. Those 2 ladies were so nice. They just retired. They were in business for 44, 45 years, something like that. Yeah. So you saw me on SMP yesterday. Yeah, I did get one of those goat bags. I'm interested to see. And I bought it before they gave the discount code, you know, or told you what to call in and get the discount. So I missed an 8% discount. I thought, what is 8%? What's that? That's not even 10%. So $8. That's fine. So you like those goat totes? Yeah. Bernadette was on there yesterday. So I just was kind of surfing around on those and seeing what was going on. But I don't know. Tables are hard to find right now. So this one, this husky table that I'm sitting at right here, they're talking in the chat. If you're on after the fact or you can't see it, they're talking in the chat. Goat is greatest of all totes is what a goat is. And it's a company. I guess. So anyway, these husky tables, I couldn't find one near me at all. And I ended up going online in order to get the white base because I wanted white for my sewing room. I didn't want black. I don't want it to look like a workshop that my husband's in. I want it to look like my sewing room. So I got a white one, but I had to order the one with 2 drawers. I couldn't get the one without the drawers. They didn't have them. So I just ordered the one with 2 drawers and didn't install the drawers. So I'm also on the hunt right now for a new chair. The sewing chairs that I have in here are little secretary chairs and they're cheap. They're okay. I could probably get a cushion and just sit on a cushion. But again, on the hunt for a new chair, that is a lifelong, okay. Feel like I'm looking for the Holy Grail. I don't like the strap chairs from Container Stores. I don't, I've got a bad lower back. So there's so many chairs and I don't like to buy them online and then you get it and you have to put it together and go through all of that effort. And if you hate it, too bad, right? Now you're out. I have the koala chair over at my desk and y'all, it's not comfortable for long periods, but I probably sit there too much. There's that. So I have used a saddle chair for the long arm and it hurt my hips. So it was the ladies from Brewer who did the demo. Okay. Yeah, just don't install the drawers. They're extra. Those drawers are still sitting in the cardboard box that they came in. They're sitting out. My husband, I don't know what he's going to do with them. He won't get rid of it. Drives me nuts. So you don't like it either. I know. And sometimes people are afraid to say, I don't like it. I don't like the arrow chair. Okay. That little arrow chair. This is just me. That might work for you, but y'all, I'm 5'9" and that arrow chair cuts me in the middle of my thighs. It's just too tall for me or too short of a seat for me. And the chairs I'm sitting on right now, I got from Staples. Yeah, I did. I got one. I wanted one without arms. I might have to get one with arms and not put them on. I've looked at gaming chairs, but they're so stinking ugly. I can't stand it. Could you do it without the drawers not up against you? No. Like if you were turning it around, you can't because there's a bar and you can't slide up underneath. So there you go. So Chris is under 5 foot, right? Built too close to the sidewalk. Sorry, short people humor. I get it too from the other way. Don't worry. I have a lower back issue. Yeah. And this, Sue. Yeah. And yeah, my L5's in 2 separate pieces. So it's just chairs are such a personal thing. They're like shoes and beds. Chairs, shoes, and beds are the foundation of where you spend most of your time. So I did find a gaming chair in pink. I thought was super cute on Wayfair. And I was going to get it, but it's $400, which just like the koala chair, and everybody raved on the koala chair. I don't want to spend $400 on a chair and get it here, not put the arms, whatever. See, the arms, if you've got the arms, you can't roll up close enough to the machine. I can't. I like to be right up in there because I have bad eyes. So ergonomic drafting chairs. There's so many different types. And people feel bad about saying they don't like a certain kind of chair when everybody else is saying they love it. Like those little strap chairs from Container Store. So you got you have a purple gaming chair. Okay. Yeah. Your fun size. I love that. That's so cute. Your fun size. One of my besties, Connie, is 4'11". My best friend in high school was 4'11". We looked like Mutt and Jeff going down the hallway. Oh, gosh. Too funny. I've always had best friends that are, you know, so high on me. Always. I know. And I don't know about the chair thing. So I think right now this one would be okay. It just needs a better cushion on my bum. So, foldable craft table with storage from Wayfair. It works good for your scan and cut, Wendy. Cool. That's great. SMP should give me a chair. They don't have a chair that I like. They had those Aero chairs all over at the Road to California Quilt Show, and I sat on one, and it reminded me why I didn't like it. They cut me in the back of the leg. Have I tried the chairs at So Yeah? I ordered a chair from So Yeah, and I didn't get it for 9 months. So I told them to cancel the order, and they were like, what? You ordered a chair? No slam on So Yeah. That was during COVID, and nothing was coming in. It wasn't on them. It wasn't on them. So I'd stand on I know. So I had a chair that I got specifically when I was in the federal government. I ordered it online. It was a $700 chair. Of course, because I had to order it from the government resource. And I sat on that chair. It was fantastic. It kind of was a weave. It had one of the bowed out in the back, so it had good lumbar support. It had a big enough seat for me because I'm not petite and neither is my backside. And so I sat on that chair and I took it with me from job to job to job all throughout the federal government. Did you finish your stick, Fredo? Good girl. I sat on it so long, it finally started to break out in the back after 12 years. They were going to let me bring it home, but it was dying by the time I retired. I miss my work chair too. So, see, and a chair with a footrest won't work for me either. I know, but big companies can afford those, and I don't want to. I don't want to afford that. What else did I have I wanted to show you guys? Hey, we got a new set of patterns in from Villa Rosa Designs. I love these. If you're a brand new quilter, these are awesome. Let me zoom in so you guys can see these. They have, you can get these little 4x6 cards in quilt shops. They're $2 to $2.25, $2.50 in some cases, or you can get 5 of them every month for $8.95 with free shipping from villarosadesigns.com. So Herman Miller, expensive but amazing. All right. I was looking at that new Viper chair, but it's too industrial looking for me. I don't like it. All right. I got to write that down. Herman Miller. I'm going to go check it out. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? I had a pencil here. Oh, I have a pen. All right. Herman Miller. Let me write that down. I'm going to check that out. I'm to the point where, it's one of those things. Do you buy cheap and waste your money? Or do you spend good money on it and have it, and just, my problem is I'm a little tight. They're expensive. Okay. Y'all will pitch in and buy me one. You're good. You're good. So let's talk about this. One of the things I love about Villa Rosa Designs patterns is that they have quilts that are geared toward beginners in a lot of cases. They do have some more challenging quilts, but I love quilts like this. So this is called Barnum. This finishes at 62 square. Let me zoom in for y'all. There are no diagonal seams in this quilt. So if you are interested, I know, Dee Dee, that's what I got to do too. So here we go. It is a square quilt and we have Barnum. It uses, the main fabric is 2.5-inch strips. How about that? Or 3 yards total. So here's a good use for your jelly rolls. How about that? That's wonderful. Finishes at 62 by 62. It makes 8 by 18-inch blocks. Very nice. And next we have FaceTime. This is great for little panel squares. It has 12-inch panel blocks, and it finishes at 51 by 68. So cute. You guys can go to villarosadesigns.com. That is a great scrap buster, isn't it? These are great scrap busters, both of them. This one's called FaceTime. There's a new line out with the dog faces, all these animal faces. There's a new line of panel fabric out there with that. Here is espresso. This is using an old, this line has been out for several years. Okay. It uses a panel. It's a trimmed panel to 42.5 by 23. Finishes at 48 by 60. Uses a little background sashing and binding and 4 fat quarters. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. We have, let's see. Next we have Miranda. This is pretty. So this uses 10 fat quarters. So if you have a fat quarter bundle, not sure what to do with it, I don't see any background fabric in there at all. It has an extra, you need an extra half yard of binding. Finishes at 42 by 60, called Miranda. Coffee always has to be present. I know, Cindy. I love it. So 10 fat quarters for Miranda. This is great. 42 by 60. This would also make a good wheelchair quilt for somebody who's tall. Okay. We have Southern Peach. Very pretty. Another one. These are hard to see. Let me show you guys these. So you see Miranda, it looks a little hard to see how the pattern works. No verticals. Look at that. That's how it looks. There's the diagram of it. Okay. That lets you see how that looks. And then Southern Peach is the same way. Because of the fabric used in the picture, it's hard to see how this one is put together. This uses eight main fat quarters. So I suspect that's these with all this. Great use of Tula fabric or Cafe. Okay. Southern Peach finishes at 44 by 60. 8 main fat quarters and 2 contrasting fat quarters or half a yard. Let me show you the diagram. There you go. Okay. Pretty easy. Thank you, Betsy. Here's a start for my chair fund. No, you're good, sweetheart. Y'all are so sweet, Betsy. Here is Love Books. This is a nice table runner. Love Books. It finishes at 15 by 55. Of course, you can cut it down. Okay. You can cut it down and make it as big or as small as you want. And it uses 25 assorted 2.5 inch by 12 inch strips. Another great use of a jelly roll. Very nice. Okay. And then the snack mat. This is called Dear Heart Snack Mat. Too cute for Valentine's Day to put out first part of February. Love it. 1 mini charm pack. Mini charms. There we go. That's what you need. 1 mini charm pack. This makes 2 or 28 2.5 inch squares. Very, very cute. Here's the diagram. Isn't that nice? Look at that. That's adorable. Is the binder that holds the cards in my Amazon store? No. The binder that holds my cards, I'll go get those. You need to see those. If you guys are getting these and they're starting to build up, I get you. And I'll show you. I should have brought it over here. I know darn well you guys are going to ask about that. I did not show you the diagram for espresso. So that's that espresso with the panel. See how it's got 6 here? Okay. That's a whole panel. Let me show you. See that? It's got the whole panel in the middle. And then here is FaceTime. I didn't show you the diagram for that. That's what it looks like. Just like that. Pat Sloan uses a koala chair, Casey. At least she used to last time I checked. I haven't seen it in a while. Did she get a new one? You use the app on the phone. Okay, let me show you this diagram. This is for Barnum. 62 inches square. Let me show you the diagram. Get right up there. See that? Pretty cool. Yeah. Let me get my books. Y'all can look around at my little sewing area for a second. Let me get my books and show you. They're over here behind Spanky. Let's see. Oh. Oh, I was going to show you that video. Cindy, thank you, darling, for your super sticker. That's very thoughtful. I was going to show you that video on how to enclose the magnets, and I figured out how to do that. I was very frustrated yesterday, and it was my mission in life yesterday, besides getting that quilt top done, to figure out how to show you how I did the magnets. Pat uses a koala chair. I thought so. Oh, she got a gaming for her computer desk. Okay. So I have a lot of these Villa Rosa Designs patterns that have come over the last 4 or 5 months that I haven't, about every 6 months, I finally put them away. But what I did was I got the big photo album. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Okay. Whenever they have their sale on these things, I don't have a link for it. I'm sorry. Okay. And then I got this idea from Two Chicks Quilting. So then they have pages that hold 6 4x6 pictures. All right. And so I have the pictures in here, and then I can see the back. And that lets me look at the diagram so I can see if I really am willing to go to that kind of effort. Okay. I have 3 of these books. Do I have a link to the Villa Rosa Designs? No. I don't affiliate for them. No. So you can just go to villarosadesigns.com, and they have the, you didn't get it? Well, Monica, reach back out. She'll send you an email. Their server got overloaded. You didn't get the download for the magnets. Yeah, I opened the show with that because the server got overloaded, and it was afraid it was under a denial of service attack. So, but I have 3 of these books. Okay, so let me show you the video, because I figured it out, on how to enclose the magnets in that SF-101. You want to put your magnet for the little quilty magnets from yesterday. I've come full circle. This is what I started with, and I got distracted and talked about everything else. So you want to enclose your magnets in some SF-101 and just put the little pouch inside of the magnet holder. That's what we made on the embroidery machine, so that it doesn't slide around in there. So all right, I think I got it. I want to give you a little bird's eye view of how I'm going to enclose my magnets. So I cut a 2-inch strip of Pellon's SF-101. Okay. And these are 1/2-inch magnets. I know the pattern calls for 3/4, but I didn't have them. So I'm just going to place these, I don't know, couple 3 fingers, 4 fingers width apart. Not that big of a deal. And this is the glue side. Get my mouth out of the way here. This is the glue side. Okay. So now I'm just going to fold this over. This was the very end of the bolt, so it's very wrinkly. And I'm just going to press these into little pouches. I have zero desire to hand stitch anything, to stitch these. I mean, if you want to take a needle and thread and sew them in, you are a better person than me. I just don't want to do that. So now, let's see. Is that the end? I don't want to iron that too badly on my ironing board. So I'm just going to put this in between. And you want to cut your strip pretty straight so you don't get glue all over your ironing surface. You can also do this on a Teflon sheet if you want, in case your strips get off. That might have been a better option, actually. Might put a Teflon strip under this. Okay, so, all right, so now they're kind of secured in there in the middle, and now I'm just going to
put the iron just on the edge here and get that pressed like that. Oh, this is brilliant. This is so brilliant. Smarter, not harder, you guys. Okay. So now there's no need to stitch this little pouch. You don't have to stitch the iron in the pouch. Okay. This is brilliant. Absolutely. Somebody suggested this in the chat yesterday.
Thank you, Ruth.
I didn't see it. And somebody, Lynn, left a comment and said, did you see that? And so I'm glad I read the comments. I didn't think of this, you guys. All right, so this is pretty good now. So now I'm going to take my scissors, and you can use a rotary cutter if you want. And I'm just going to cut this so that it will fit in the pouch, inside of the magnet pouch. This is great. See that? That's great. I'm just gonna kind of round the edges a little bit, I think. It's trying to grab onto my scissors. Now I will use the hot glue to press this inside of that pouch, but this is going to keep it from flopping around in there. You can just tuck that inside. That's so smart. Yay. Okay.
Okay. So that's what I was trying to show you guys yesterday. So I want to thank Kathy Johnson. It was her idea to enclose the magnets in the SF-101. And then I just took it a step further and did all 6 of them at one time. So my magnets, I have them linked below in the description box. In the description box, it says videos to watch next or something. And then it says featured items. You get to the description box by clicking the more ... underneath the video, and that'll open up. And if you can't see it on your phone, then you'll need a tablet or a laptop or something. But you can go there and it says Quilty Magnets. That is the embroidery file. And then it says magnets I used in the Quilty Magnets video. And those are on Amazon. Can the magnet be enlarged in the software? And I've been asked that question quite a bit, Linda. So generally, digitizers do not recommend that you enlarge their stuff. However, if you have software that can do that, all right, don't do it any more than about ½ an inch, because the software, it's not like just enlarging a picture. The software has to add stitches. So you may be able to do that. Thank you, Christine. And thank you, Ruth, for your stickers. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. So, yeah, that's a really easy way to get all your magnets done at once. I was done in a couple of minutes. You saw that. That video was only about 4 minutes long. Just press them all. And yeah, I should have used a Teflon sheet after I got to, going, because the when I folded it over, it may have left a residue. I don't know. But that ironing surface is going to be switched out before the summer, I'm pretty sure. So anyway, so I just wanted to show you guys that. Yes, I'm very happy. I did conquer it on the MacBook. No, y'all, you don't have to buy me a chair. No. Don't do that, please. Yeah, you're generally okay. See, and Dee Dee's used the term generally. Again, it's not 100%. So if you want to enlarge a design, I highly recommend a test stitch before the whole thing, okay? Because it can lose some of its stuff. All right. So there is an app. Let's get back to Villa Rosa Designs. Let's get back to Villa Rosa. I'm all over the map today. Thank you for, being indulgent. But Villa Rosa Designs, let me go to search. Villa Rosa Designs has an app. I'm going to tap it. You can download it from your Google Play or your iStore, iApp, wherever you get your iApps. Okay. And you have welcome and rose cards and my list. Thank you, Sharon. You guys are so sweet. Y'all, I appreciate that so much. Well, it's a cheap class, right? Some people look at that and go, I would have never thought of that. That just saved me time. And I love that. So On here, if you touch Rose cards, you're going to get all of the cards that they have, that they do. And they have an A through Z alphabetical listing. I never know what the title of a card is. So how many of them have I done? Of the magnets, Rianne? I don't know. I've done 7 of the magnets. How many of these have I done? Loads. So if you're not sure, let me do this real quick. I'm going to clear my filters. Okay. If you're not sure, this app is totally free and I love it. The only thing you can't do with the app that I wish you could is purchase. In order to buy a pattern, you've got to go to their website, villarosadesigns.com. So it's a chair fund. All right, Christine. I know I need a chair. I need a new chair. So there's a little filter up in the corner up here. Thank you, Charlene. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. All right. I'm up to about $100 now. I'm working on my chair. All right. I get you. You guys are so thoughtful. So when you tap the little filter, now you've got categories. Okay. You've got new cards, a project type. They have accessory, quilt, table, runner. See, so we have project type over here. We have new cards, fabric requirements. All right. And then designer. So if we go to fabric requirements, this is where I always go. Fabric requirements. Take a look. 1 yard, half yard, 10-inch squares, 2.5-inch strips, 5-inch squares. So if you have a pre-cut and you're like, I don't know what to do with that. Becky sent me the vintage charm pack. Okay. And I don't know what to do with this. So I'm going to go to 5-inch squares on my newly downloaded Villa Rosa Designs app. This is free, you guys. So I touch 5-inch squares. It got nice and highlighted dark. Okay. And then I'm just going to hit the filter again. Let me tap this. Our hour is up and we're going to do the pull. So now everyone that came up, thank you, Fran. You're very thoughtful, sweetie. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. All right. Now I'm going to go get a chair. Yeah. So now every pattern that came up is for 5-inch squares. And I just have to look through here and go, oh, now, thank you, Janet, for your sticker. You guys are so thoughtful. You embarrass me. I'm blushing. You guys embarrass me. My goodness. So now I can go through here and go, oh, look. You can also, if you are interested in sewing up wheelchair quilts, okay? A happy tush is a happy Becky. I love that, Elle. That is so nice. You can also go through here. Thank you, JC. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Y'all are getting me a chair. All right. You can also go through here and make a table runner and add an extra 4 or 6-inch border on the side of it. So those table runners are naturally about 15 inches wide, right? Thank you, Carol. You guys are so sweet. Chair, 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 chair. Dave, thank you. Last call, you guys, for hashtag Power Tools to win the vintage 5-inch charm pack and the Avalon pattern. Okay. We need a comfy rear end. I know. The one at Costco's ugly. It's got to be cute too, you guys. Thank you, Donna, for your sticker. Thank you all so much. You guys don't have to do that. I'm embarrassed. Thank you. So you can take a panel. You can take the middle of a panel and add, because a lot of times the panels are 42 inches long, right? Take a panel that you don't know what you're going to do with and add some borders to it and call it a wheelchair quilt. All right. So like this panel would be a little wide. This is the bigger one. But here's a very easy snowfall table runner that finishes at 14 by 46. Add 2 6-inch borders to the outside of this thing and add another 12 inches to it. And now it's wide enough. And then you just chop it off at like the 40-inch mark. There's so much you can do to make wheelchair quilts, It's almost going to be a passion for me. Okay. You guys make these wheelchair quilts. I was so touched by Charlotte. Thank you, Candace and Dawn. Thank you so much for your super stickers. You guys are all right. I'm halfway there. I'm good. Oh, Deborah, sweetheart, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for your sticker. You guys are so thoughtful. All right, let's do the drawing. Oh, thank you, Becky. She says, accept the blessings. Thank you, Shelly. All right. We're going to get this. I know. Yeah, check the table runner width, whatever width it is in the pattern, okay? And you guys can go to villarosadesigns.com and download these patterns. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Becky. You guys are very, very thoughtful. All right. I think I have enough for a chair. Thank you, Jenny. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I am embarrassed. I know. See what happens when I know. I don't like to ask you guys. I don't like to. Go get the chair now. All right, Annette. I'm going to. Thank you. I know. All right, let's do the poll, shall we? Can't wait to see my new chair. I want that pink one on Wayfair is what I want. All right. Oh, let's open Fredo's package. Okay, let's do that. Dave says we're on a roll. Let's open Fredo's package. She's not here. She left. Hold on a minute. All right. I need a pair of scissors to open Fredo's package. So, Dave, I won't show your address on the internet. Y'all, hashtag power tools for a charm pack. Thank you, Jaco and Terry. Oh, my goodness, you guys. And Lynn, you guys are so sweet. Y'all are so, so sweet. You guys, you didn't have to do that. Becky, thank you for your stickers. You guys. All right, I'm buying the chair. I got it. Get the pink one. I'm going to share. So Dave sent Fredo a package. And look, it's addressed to Fredo Thompson. Ta-da. Dave says, yay, let's open the package. I hope she loves it. I was having a conversation. All right, Carolyn. I know. I did not ask. No, you guys are embarrassing me. I'm blushing. What do we got? We got cookies. Ooh, we have donuts. Oh, my goodness, Dave. She's going to love these. Kathleen, thank you for your sticker. You guys are so sweet. I need it for the Herman Miller chair. All right. I'm going to look at that. And, oh, she's going to love it. Fredo. Come here, Fredo. There she is. Your Uncle Dave got you some cookies. Come here. What do we got? Do you want the donuts? We got turkey treats too. Let's see if she likes these. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Terry. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to tell you guys about my chair. Okay, what do we got? Oh, what is that? Do you smell it? Look at that little wiggle butt going to town. You can't see through that. Oh my goodness. Mojos, thank you. Oh my goodness, y'all. What do we got? You can only have part of it. Let me see. Can I break it? I can't. It's a whole donut, Dave. Oh my gosh, she's going to gain. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tracy. Do you want that? Bye. Oh, hold on. Let me move the table for you, Fredo. There you go. She's gone. You spoiled her. I'm going to save the other one for her Forever Home birthday, which is in March. Thank you, Kim. I hope I didn't miss anybody, you guys. Tracy, Majid, Terry. Okay, we're good. We're good. Thank you all. Connie, thank you so much, you guys. You guys are funny. All right. Dot, thank you. You guys are sweet. All right, let's do the drawing, shall we? We're going to Kathleen. Thank you very much. You guys are so nice. All right, let's present and share screen. And let's do the giveaway tool and see where we're at. What do we have? 880 entries. All right, let's do the draw. Ready, set, go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck, good luck. Thank you, Kelly, for your sticker. Thank you, Maureen. Donna Miguez. Congratulations, Donna. Awesome. You have won the pattern, the Avanon pattern, and the charm pack. Okay, there we go. The vintage charm pack by Sweetwater from Moda. Please send me an email, powertoolswiththread@outlook.com, and I will get this in the mail to you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, I'm going to go get that pink chair. I want it. I want it. I think I can swing it. You guys are very thoughtful. I have the best viewers in YouTube land. Absolutely the best. So thank you for being here with me. I hope you make some quilting magnets. If you're an embroiderer, do that this weekend. You will love them. Order from Amazon on the magnets, you guys. They'll be here tomorrow, right? And or get a little quilt going and make a small one and put it in for donation to a veteran's home or a home nearby you. Those folks love them. Charlotte told me. So I'm very motivated to make a lot of little bitty quilts because they feel like a big win and they're not real big. I finished that in about 2.5 hours. It was awesome. All right. We will talk to you soon. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I love you guys. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so we can spend more time together. And I will see you on Monday. Go sew something. Bye.